Good morning, YouTubers. It's me, Minnie Bunny. I wanted to sit here and talk to you about pit bulls. You know, I got two lazy pit bulls. Why do people hate them? Why can't I not just walk around my little town and people not really be afraid of them? You got some people that sit there, act like they're not, but they are. You can tell by their body language and everything. I know pit bulls have a bad reputation, but when is that gonna stop? When is that going to end? That people can see that pit bulls are not the victims. It's how you train them. I met this girl. She had, I think, wasn't full grown. I think it was like 18 months old pit bull. And it was an American chocolate pit. And they were gonna put him down just because he was a pit. They were gonna put him down because they only give them short amount of time to find a home, and if they can't find them a home, they have to put them down. All because if they're pits. My dog, he barks at the mailman, but he's never bitten anybody. He's never been that type of dog that will sit there and bite. But yes, he's just like every other dog. He barks and he whines and cries. He has anxiety, and he's my biggest dog. And I don't know if I could switch my camera over, but let's see if you can see him. There he is. There's one of them, but there's the other one. There they are. There's a good picture of them. This one right here, that one's Buddy. This one's a little chappy. He's 5 months old. And as soon as I got this one, he starts yapping and everything. And, you have to sit there and teach him like little kids, scold him. I don't know really how to train dogs, but I'm still learning. And I know that this one right here, if you give him treats and he'll listen to you. He's good at training. He listens. They're stubborn though, but this one right here, he's my oldest. I had him for 3 years now. And I had that little one for a month and a half. And I went to go to the store the other day, and I had to time up because I was walking. I don't have a car, or else I would put them in the car. If they're in a car, no, it's not really going to say anything about it because they're in a vehicle. As long as you keep the windows down, enough for them to, and it's not really too hot. That's another thing. It's just, I walk everywhere, and I sit there and trying to get some groceries. And then you got the manager sitting there calling the police because you have two pit bulls that are not really doing anything They're being dogs and they're watching. And again, it's because of their breed. Everybody's sitting there afraid. You know, but you don't sit there and be afraid of a Rottweiler, or I never see anybody being, making reports over Rottweiler or what other breeds that German Shepherds. I could be spending a lot of money just, get these dogs trained. I'm trying to get this little thing right here. Trying to get him properly trained to, hopefully if I can get him trained, that will help. But it makes me upset that, people around this neighborhood and I don't know, in other states, they sit there, you have all these stories about how pit bulls can't, live together because they fight. Both of my dogs are males, and he's the youngest, he's 2 years old. This one right here is 2. I mean, they both play, when I first got my chocolate pit, he was scared of my big dog, and he was much tinier at that time, but he's growing now. And when are people gonna stop being scared of an animal, especially when they start barking at the mailman? That's who they are. It's like having a little chihuahua sit there yapping, ankle biters. If you want to put your story, make a comment. Tell me about your story about how you saved your pet, or how people see you, when you have your dogs or come to your house. Tell me. I don't care if it's a sad story or a good story. Just give me something. Share your thoughts, your stories. Let me see how many people actually truly care about pit bulls. Thank you, and have a good day.